testing. Okay, nice. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Okay, amazing. Let's do it. Okay. Yo, what is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to another JK Jack's live stream. Today, I'm going to be playing some Blitz on chess.com, and we're gonna go through an elo slide. So we're not climbing elo, we're gonna drop in elo, okay? And the purpose of this is to just have fun. Like, honestly, I don't care about my elo anymore. Just do whatever you want, right? Just have fun, okay? Occasionally, I'll try to check my chats as much as possible from my phone, if it's possible. Otherwise, then, if I can't really reply to your chats, then it's alright lah, right? I'll be looking through my phone lah to see whoever, decides to comment. So let's get right into it. Let's play some Blitz. 3+2 is gonna be the time control, and we're gonna try to play this in a Hail Mary style. Just go attack, right? So we have the white pieces. We'll play e4. Okay, Sicilian. Honestly, just go knight f3, open Sicilian, and it goes for the hyper accelerated dragon variation. Honestly, against this, just play knight c3. We don't got much time. Bishop g7 is a very typical move, and then probably just break in the center with d4. Takes. Knight c6. Develop more pieces into the attack. Not attack, just develop more pieces. He's attacking this pawn. Honestly, we can trade, but try not to trade too much. You can solidify. Bishop e2 is a fine move. Let's play bishop e2. We don't got much time to think. So bishop to e2, just prevent knight g4 business. Now queen d2 looks very tempting for me to be able to just trade the bishops and go for an insane kingside attack. I think that's what I might want to do today. Just go for an aggressive style. If I go right away, he can take the knight. I take here, he takes here, I take there. I should be fine, should be happy. Or I can just trade, right? Trade first and then trade. And now I just play g4, h4, h5. Right? h4, h5, h4, h5. Just go aggressive. Honestly, point of Blitz is to just have fun. For the sake of today, just have fun. Okay, rook to b8, attacking this pawn on b2. I can choose to long castle, but I could land into some hot water. I can also just focus on my attack and ignore whatever the hell he's doing, which I think I might do. I might just do that, just g4 or just h4. h4 first, f3, g4. I'm a madman, right? Let's just do it. Today I won't be streaming for that long. I'll only be streaming for like half an hour or like an hour before I go to sleep, because I kind of want to get myself well rested before I do anything suspicious. Anyways, he plays the move bishop to g4. Already off to a bad start for him. He can actually accelerate my attack with f3. The reason why I block in my light square bishop is that I want to play the move g4. Prior to that, I can't play g4, right? I only have the bishop covering the g4 square. But now with his wasted tempo, I can actually go for my attack with g4 and h4. So that's what I'm just going to do. Okay, g4, h4. And this simple plan is actually pretty hard to stop. Right now, he just mindlessly takes more pawns, but at the same time, I'm just going to get my attack ready. Look at this. This looks like hell for my opponent, right? His rook, he takes my pawn, so what? Literally no attack. There's nothing there for him. So we'll see how he responds. Obviously, if our plan is to just take this pawn, take this bishop, go queen there, and he plays the move queen to a5, hitting this bishop. We can choose to trade with him, but are we really gonna trade in this kind of position? 100% no. So here I have a few options here. I can choose to take the pawn takes, king takes, queen here, king there, and I have no good follow-up, right? Which sucks, right? It's very sad. Is there a better way to do it? To me, I'm currently still thinking if I just take the bishop right away, king takes, pawn takes. This pawn takes, queen check, king goes up. Very unclear position. The knight is being pinned to the king, by the way, so I have to be really careful. The funniest part is I can just long castle here, and we'll see what the opponent does. Right, is he really going to take this free pawn on a2 and just blunder his rook? It's definitely possible. I mean, it can happen. Castles, queen a3. Right, so I think here we're just going to take first. Let's start slow. Just take the pawn. And of course, if king takes, we might try to shred open the position with pawn takes. Here I'm even considering to just not castle at all and play something like king to f2 or king f1. I'll move to just safeguard my king. So here I'm just going to take. He takes, and obviously we need to find a way to deflect the knight away, because we are planning to give this check and try to destroy him. Otherwise, it's alright. I think here castling is a completely fine move. We'll calculate first. If I castle rook b8 can be an issue. Check here. No, I think we just go for it. Do we just give that check? I feel like it's a one mover. Right. I don't got much time. Let's just do it. Check, king goes in. Can I play king d2? King d2 looks like a madman, but I think it's actually possible to just defend my knight. Now here I'm just gonna play g5. Oh. No. I'm seeing ghost tactics, don't worry. So g5 is my move. If he goes here, he's just cooked lah. I'm just gonna sack the rook, and then take this pawn, and then make him run further away, and then just bring my rook to my attack. Very weird way of playing chess, but here we are today with the Elo Slide series, where you're just trying to have fun. We're not really to just gain Elo. But if you want to see more educational content like this, let me know down in the comments below. Anyways, I'm seeing something nasty here. Here, my knight is gone, right? So I still need to continue calculating. He's gonna play here for sure. Okay. Boom. Boom. I don't care if you do this. Takes. He's gonna take here. Gonna run down. Oh, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. No. Yo. Now my new game. It's just to have fun. Alright, we don't really care too much about the Elo. Okay. No words needed. What is this, man? Okay. Very interesting. Seeing some knight here. Here we're ready to break the center. d4 takes. Bishop g5. I don't hate it. I just d6 also fine as well. I just want to open up the position and play bishop g4. That's my plan. Okay, bishop g4. I'm gonna calculate a bit though. If here takes here, and I attack his rook, he takes. Complicated. h6. Play the safe move, h6. Takes and come back. I can also choose to trade queens with him. Do I want to do that? Yeah, let's do it. Small pieces being developed. Of course, he's not going to take. That's a very smart move by him. Shouldn't be taking with the space advantage. But I shouldn't be trading my light square bishop either. Oh, my cam. Okay, let me adjust a little bit. Okay. Right, here I'm now just planning to play the move h5 to lock down the position, but not a very smart idea. Bishop e6 seems more legit. Let's play that. Trying to initiate something with him. He's of course not going to take. It's a very principled man so far. My knight is horrendous, so I'm going to find ways to like strike and make progress towards the queen side. Queen e7 is an idea. Takes, come back, bishop g5. He's going to trade everything until the bloodline is open. b5, a5, and we're just here to make progress on the queen side / king side. We're not really too scared of this move. We can actually slide back right now, or we can also play the move h5, takes, and hide my king on h7. I think I might want to do that, and then play bishop here. Right, bishop here. Brrr. Okay, b5 also looks interesting. How about we just strike b4? Honestly, I'm not scared of what he has prepared. Now, moves like these kind of induced kind of weakness to his position. I can also choose to break weakness to this side, which I think I might just do. We're in no rush to like contest over the d4 square. We have the d4 square under control, and if he wants to trade, by all means do so, right? You undouble my pawns, yeah, I love it, right? I mean, it's still double, but it puts my pawn on a very strong square. As you can see here, we have good clamp over everything. Okay, time to be aggressive. We gotta make progress. Can't be slow here. He's gonna start striking. We are not going to take. We're actually just gonna Okay, just slide back. Honestly, nothing wrong with just giving up a pawn. He's gonna try to double up on the file, of course. Takes. He's gonna take that pawn. Actually, no. If he takes that pawn, I do this check. Right? I do this check. He gives this check. Okay, a bit convoluted, honestly. If I go here, how about we trade rooks first? As you can see, I'm kind of tilted over the past few days. I don't know why I brought myself lower, but I'm very tilted, if you can't tell. B3, A3 doesn't really have much merit at all. There is not an easy way for me to break through. The only way for me to realistically break through is through here. To attack this f3 pawn that's being pinned by the knight, and we play something like rook to f1, then I have the move rook f4, attacking this pawn. And he's kind of overloaded. So I'm gonna do just that. His knight is stuck, which is a very good sign. I love it. I love it when knights are stuck. So now we're picking up one of these pawns, right? And if he plays h5, we'll play rook h4 and we win a pawn anyway. Alright, here we just win ourselves a free pawn. Sick, awesome, fantastic, amazing. Rook h2 is up next on the cards. We're here to pin the knight and just win the position. Oh, here we have bishop to e3. Look at our bishop, man. We're actually not planning to trade at all, because trading your good piece for a bad piece is not really recommended, and it's not even good at all. We can just play f4 and completely solidify our position, because white has nothing. We want to make sure that white is the one making horrendous moves. Okay, here he actually booted us out of the position, but honestly, with the move bishop f4, we still have a very good clamp on the whole entire position. Good clamp of this, good clamp of that. Unsure about that, but we might play rook h1, forcing him to go to knight d2, and he breaks it open. Before we take, we can actually just attack the knight first. We can also just take rook there anyway. Actually, I would push to close down the position more. Unsure, putting a lot of my pawns on dark squares. Let's try rook h1, just attacking the knight, forcing it to go back, and then my rook can actually start infiltrating his position. He might play rook e1, right, just to defend his knight. But I think I might have knight bishop to g3, which attacks the rook, sacrificing my bishop. Do I really want to do that? I don't know. I'm actually very confused. Not confused, but unsure what to do. Okay, now I think I kind of have a clear plan. Just go rook g2 and win his pawns. Right, we're just here to gobble everything up. We're very hungry. Just eat. I felt that we should have taken first, probably. Oh, wait a minute. Check. We might have something. He blocks with a knight. Typical. We can push the pawn. We can also take. Let's take first. Let's take first thing later. He takes back. Let's move the king. Let's zugzwang him. Let's just put him in the stick of zugzwang. He can't do much. Right? His knight is pinned. He needs to move his king or his pawn, which we're just gonna take. And I think he's just gonna lose his knight. Simply put, he is losing his knight. He goes here. His knight is still pinned, bozo. So, too bad, right? I think this is a very good position so far for us. Yeah. Very unexpected today. I didn't expect we're just gonna win games like that, but man, I don't want to play so aggressively. I want to play like more positional chess with more thought in them. See, I told you as we move, he's still stuck, and all I can do is just slowly but surely move my king towards the pawn on f3, right? He gives a check, I just move my king. Like, he still has nothing. He still needs to defend his knight, right? So his rook has to go back, and now he resigns, right? So to analyze this position, let's say rook come back, I'll just play king h4, he gives me a check, I have this nice move, king to g3, and his knight is stuck. His knight is stuck. The next move we're going to do is we're actually just going to trade off everything, and this is just a winning endgame for black, right? We're going to use opposition, we're going to use shouldering to push him away from the defense of the d3 pawn. Nice, great game. Wow Life, welcome to the stream, Jing. How's 3000 elo on chess.com so far for you? Okay, we'll go to e5. Okay, put the camera a bit up. Knight f3. Honestly, I should start playing more Sicilians because we have stuff like this. Bishop b5, man, get a life, man. Like, what is this? Oh, he takes. Crazy exchange. Okay, of course. Now we need to defend our pawn, I think, or we can just pin. I like pinning better. We'll see what happens. And this bishop might come to c5. That's a very one mover. I'll just play f6. My knight wanted to come here anyway. The bishop comes here. Nice move. Bishop check, bishop here, bishop there. Knight here, knight there, knight here. Don't know, go where. Bishop d6 is making it an extra pawn. I don't like it. Bishop check, bishop back, bishop here takes. I for some reason just hate my position. What if I just went knight here, knight here, knight here? My knight really loves to be on d4. If I can go to b5, it will be kind of nice. It's f6. I will just play. I want my king to sort of castle somewhere. It can castle queenside, honestly. King on a open file is pretty amazing. So let's just do that. Just castle. He does not have a light square bishop, so we can take advantage. Oh, is he planning to long castle also? I'm gonna long castle first. Might not have been the best idea. Felt like shouldn't have committed so early. I feel like your blitz should definitely be higher. Thanks, Jing, but for now I'm very tilted. Unfortunately, don't have much going on. But I do see some plans. I have plans like bishop to b4 to sort of probe more weaknesses into his position, like this, right? I really want him to play the move b3, which is a very one mover move because it weakens the move d3. Okay, he plays there. Perfectly fine move from him. We are not going to slide back. We're not going to help him to accelerate his attack. Moreover, our central pawn structure is like on the dark squares. So to me, this is just a fine trade to make. Not the best position, but make do with what you have. Right, queen takes. Okay, now we can choose to destroy the pawn structure. Pawn takes, and now we break with f5. Now our knight can really be activated, and 100% he might try some stupid stuff. Alright, he castles. We can choose to break open right now, but I think the best move to make is to close down this dark square bishop, make it useless. Now he comes to c5, which is the only safe square, but now I have moves like b6. Now the bishop has to go, bishop goes there, bishop here, bishop there. Okay, and then now I'm just considering, how do we do to defend the pawn, right? We can use the queen. Very unethical, I don't really like it. There is some double pawns we can choose to attack, maybe something like queen f5. Queen e8 to h5 seems like a decent idea as well, and also put the rook on the d file. Gideon, welcome to the stream. Welcome. How is uni so far for you? Let me know. Is it stressful as hell, or is it like stupidly crazy? Let me know. I have different plans, right? I have plans to go like f7, I have plans to go to e6. Just a few different ideas to sort of keep in mind, sort of consider. b6 kind of weakens my diagonal. I don't really like that. Stressful as fuck, no. A lot of time for chess. Yeah, 100%, man. Like, uni is like super stressful. So obviously I would, understand where you're coming from. Okay, now our pawn is being attacked. I kind of want to find a way to find compensation for my sacrificed pawn. My queen is very overloaded. I just need to find a good square for my knight. I think we play b6 first. I think safe move, just play b6. He plays there. Oh shit. Oh shit. Are we cooked? We might be. We actually might be. Oh dear. If I go here, I just get myself pinned. It's just a terrible position. Right, here like there's literally nothing. Yeah, horrendous position. We can't really do much. He's gonna take that pawn. I can play rook f8. Takes my queen. I hate it. I'll go here, see what I can do. I want to play queen a5, queen a2, and then probe him to play b3. And if he plays b3 immediately, then oh man, my knight has like literally nowhere to go. Okay, I'm going for it. I'm just going for it. Yeah. No time. Why did he close down his bishop though? That's very weird. I'm gonna play c5 next. Oh, am I just cooked? He closes down. Okay. b5. I'm gonna play knight f7 and sort of attack his rook. Okay, now I can't attack his rook anymore. That's very sad. Rook e8. See if we can trade. I would love it if he trades, right? It'll be amazing. But no, he doesn't trade. We'll go for this. Is that a flaw? Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, my stars. Next game. Okay. Carol Khan. Tall variation. Let's do it. Okay, come on. Bishop f5? Bishop f5, please. Let's go. Okay. Alright, let's do it. h5. Boom. Does he know the refutation? Okay. Will he know beyond this point? Will he take, or will he just take here and we have an equal game? Okay, he takes. Will he take the b2 pawn? He takes the b2 pawn. Oh my god. e6. Oh my stars. Sack. Sack the rook. Sack the rook. Nice. This is all prep. This is all theory. White is winning here. Oh my stars. Queen takes a1. Queen b3. I've never seen this before. I don't understand yet. Because Jing, you haven't watched my recent video, man. Watch it. Yeah. That's why, man. I just made the video like 3 days ago, I think. So he takes that rook on a1, right? I'm going to give you a tall variation masterclass. He takes the rook on a1. Here we play the move queen to b3. Why? We want to defend the knight, the pawn. Simple as that. And counter-attack his pawn on b7. This is why we play queen b3. And we play the move e6 to, of course, weaken the light squares around black's king. Right? We are never going to take his pawn. You want them to take you, so that his dark square bishop is just out for the rest of the game. That is what you're aiming for in the tall variation. This seemingly looks like a free pawn. It is a free pawn, but you're actually just helping white get more development when you take more pawns, right? This is like, like I'm playing against a Jewish person, wait. Playing someone, who's greedy, right? Someone who's very, very greedy. And being greedy is not a good trait to have in chess. Sometimes it's good to take, but this is not calculated risk. This is just like putting yourself into flames, right? So he plays b6 to defend the rook. Now we defend our only target in the position, which is the pawn on d4. We will play knight f3. We will castle. We'll play knight c3. And ladies and gentlemen, the black queen is trapped, right? It's gone for good. Gone. Away from the game, right? So, insane. Very, very nice position for white here. White is, I think, plus 2.6 here in this position. If I studied correctly, yeah, should be. But anyways, of course he plays the move f6. You can simply just slide back the dark square bishop, because here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. His light squares are permanently damaged. Just like his brain, it's permanently damaged. So we're just gonna slide back our bishop. Literally no rush. We're gonna castle on the next move. And the queen is still trapped. The queen is indeed still stuck. Black's position is actually miserable. Even though like we are up material. Even though we're down material, his position is like super depressing. So he plays g6. Castle. Knight c3, and his majesty is gone. Right, majesty is just gone for good. I'm getting a bit sick, so the stream won't last much longer. Probably only 11 minutes more. But tomorrow, if I have enough strength, I'll probably make a video on position versus activity, right? That's a very advanced concept here we are talking about. Okay, we can play knight d2. He's 1000% gonna play a4, but here I feel like we can just take this pawn on b2, b6, allowing the queen to escape, right? But now he just loses the knight and loses everything. Because realistically, how do you defend this? You don't, right? You can take this pawn. You can take this pawn. But yeah, but I just take here. And in fact, can I just go here, here? Honestly, taking the rook is also completely 1000% okay. Check. King comes down. Calculating for any sort of mates. No mates? Okay, I'll just take the rook. He's gonna take here. Attacking my knight, and he tries to run. Do I have the most badass way to end the game? Bishop e5. Like, wow, what a move. Bishop e5. Takes, pawn takes, and his position still stuck. Knight here, pawn takes. Also kind of very, very tempting. Or I can just play simple chess and defend my position with queen c6. And we're still winning. Right, or everything here is just winning. G3, bishop f4. And ladies and gentlemen, we are winning. He takes, he chops down the knight. We'll take. We're just going for it. Going for the haymaker. What can he do? He runs into the corner. Give a check. King comes down. Bishop check. Pawn down. Pawn takes. We should have a mate somewhere. Let's take our time. We have all the time in the world to calculate for me. We'll take first. And then I think we have bishop takes g5. Wow, what a move. Knight check. Amazing attack played out so far. Knight back or knight jump forward. Honestly, knight jump forward is better. Right? We restrict more squares. We force the king to hide in the corner. And I believe this, ladies and gentlemen, is how you end a fucking chess game. Boom! Alright, let's see the game review. How well did we play the Blitz game? Let's check it out. Amazing game for us. We have one missed apparently. Oh my days, I missed my main one. Okay, well, missed that mate. Don't worry, we still won, right? One more game for today and we're just gonna end the stream because my sinus is kicking in. I need to rest, right? I didn't have the best rest today, so yeah. E4, E5, Vienna. Oh, okay. Bishop C4. Wow, this guy's really blitzing the moves. Wow. Yeah. He plays in like such a passive manner. I feel like I can punish this somehow though. Can I just sack? Can I just sack? Check, takes, queen h5. No, I don't think so. I don't think this is possible. Okay, I'm just gonna like knight d5 and remove the bishop. Just castle also fine. Oh, he's created a hook. He's created a hook. We have something here. Can I just take knight d5? I hate my nose, bro. Sinus. D4 takes, knight takes. I don't want to activate his bishop, so sorry guys. Very, very sick today. But we can still end the game with a bang. It's time for the trademark. Okay, he goes back. What is that move? Chat, what is that? Is he trying to come here? Let's go there. Oh, my nose, man. My eyes so watery, bro. What is this? He's actually defending quite well, but I'm considering if there's any sort of insane tactics I can go for. But to me, he has the position like locked down. How about we trade first? How about we trade first and talk later? Right. Now the bishops are seeing each other. Can we just trade more pieces and just break in the center with e4 takes? Queen takes. Oh my stars, my nose, bro. My two rooks are very, very useless. What if I just take and yeah, d4 strike? Might hang some pawns. I don't like it. Man, this guy's a very good defensive player. Not gonna lie. I should get another piece of tissue. What am I doing? Okay, I'm low on time. Activate my position. I want to rook lift, but I can't. What if I move my king? Knight comes back. F4, F5. Okay, rook d1 lah. I'm trolling with you, bro. I'm just trolling. I'm just gonna play this. It's more safe. Yo. Okay, maybe save is not in the protocol anymore. I might try to play c5. He plays here. I will take that. Take this. Oh shit! I don't have a check. Oh wait, I do. But then he goes here. Oh. Oh. Wait a second. You. Yo. What is that? Oh, he defends. Okay, that's insane. Can I just take? Okay, rook takes. Rook there. Can double up my rooks maybe. Queen there. Discover the attack on the pawn. King. That's not a pawn. Check takes. Can I? What is this? Rook e1, knight d4. Rook e1, knight d4. Queen d7. Queen d7. We have queen d7. Chat. Queen d7. Okay, he escapes from that. Discovered attack, but I have crazy stuff like this. This is still very, very volatile. It can go very wrong for our opponent. If he steps a single foot in the wrong diagonal, there goes his entire chess career down the drain. Like, gone. I am feeling very good about our position. Let's see. This is very intense. We have knight takes d4. Can I still play knight takes d4? That looks possible. I mean, just rook takes e5 also, like, works. Queen, is it? Queen d5? g3? h3? I'm safe. Oh, okay, he goes here. I'm not queen trading with him. Nah, hell nah. Not any time of the day. No way. No way I'm trading with you. Rook there. Goodness gracious. I have to like attack maybe? Queen trade lah, queen trade. Let's do it. We'll try to outplay him in the endgame. Okay. Gonna go rook e7. We have stuff like this. Knight e5. Knight e5, knight g6. Knight e5, knight g6. Knight e5, knight g6. Knight here, rook here. Knight here, rook here. Right, he goes there. Check. King there. Check here. I might get myself forked, but honestly I don't care. Boom. G5. Fuck my pawn. Go for this. Okay, wow, this is very intense. Honestly, I kind of fumbled the position. Knight. Okay. Gonna try to find a way to stalemate myself. Okay. That looks very stalemateable. Check. King comes down. Okay, just gotta spend moves, right? Boom. Just waste moves. Just waste moves right now. I need to get myself trapped in like a cocoon. Check. Am I trapped? No, I can still go down. I don't like it. Fuck it. Sack the rook. Made me. Okay, good. One more game. Last game. Actual last game. We can't end on a loss, right? I don't know what was that game. Another carol card. We'll see what we play. C5. Knight F3. So this is also my recommendation in my carol course. If he plays bishop g4, we'll give in this check, I believe. Knight c6, and we can choose to take the pawn for free and play the move pawn to b5. Still the same thing, the same idea we're going for. b4, and you just castle, you play bishop g5, you play whatever it takes to win. Knight e7, you can play bishop g5. You can also personally just try to trade away this knight on f5 with like bishop here, right? But yeah, I think we castle first. We don't really have to worry about what knight f5. He plays g6, trying to target the pawn like a third time. But honestly, we can just play something like bishop g5 and bishop f6. That's one way to play. Another way to play is to play knight bd2, c3, and then this bishop will go somewhere else, right? c3, I think it's a must play. Bishop g7. Bishop g7, we can probably just play bishop f4 or rook e1 to defend the pawn in the center. We can also play bishop e3 now, and my plan is to play bishop d4, and that will help us solidify that pawn on e5. So this is like a little overview on how you're supposed to play against the Botvinnik Karl's Caro-Kann. And it's very, very simple to play. He is 1100% going to castle that king, which I am going to take, and c3. Right, as we discussed, takes, and c3. We can also just play c3 right here, right now. No harm in that, but our light square bishop is currently being a very useless piece. Yep, Chokju, welcome back to the stream. h4, h5, h6, eat the king. That is what I'm actually gonna play, right? h4, h5, h6, h7, h8, queen, takes. What an insane piece, right? Now queen c7 adding another attacker to his pawn. This guy and his pawns, he loves his pawns way too much. He needs to chill down on his pawn addiction because damn, really wants that pawn. Right, we're gonna play h3, just trade away this knight, play knight d2 to solidify our knight of course, and then we play h3. He sacrifices the knight what the heck, we're actually just going to take that, and we have our position completely solidified, right? I don't know what was on his mind. I think he just saw that his position was complete butt juice and just decided to, gamble. Now we play along the queen side. We can also just play knight d2. Perfectly safe move to make. Play h3, and now we'll see what he does here. Takes, we can take with the knight. We can centralize with the knight and do everything with the knight. Queen g4 is a potential idea, aiming at the weak pawn on e6. So in positions like these, you always want to aim for the pawn that's in front of your most advanced pawn. Currently, my most advanced pawn is gone. So yeah, it's gone. So now, if I was a knight, I would love to be on e6, but currently all the squares that allows me to go to e6 are like defended or taken, whatever, right? So now you have to sort of plan where to hit next. We can probably choose queen a4 and queen d7, which is a very interesting idea to trade away the queens and weaken the base of that pawn. However, the biggest flaw is that the d4 pawn is very weak. So let's not try to be too committal. I think we can start trying to trap the damn rook. Yeah, queen d2 could be an interesting move to improve our position. In positions like this, when we're up a piece, we just have to play like slowly. We don't have to really rush with a lot of things. Most people get too impatient and then they just, fumble the position, which is not what you want in chess. Now I want to find a way to just get the rook out of here. Currently everything is defended. I might play rook to e2 and then bring my other rook to f1. And the idea is to just play f4. Play f4 and I think we should be ping chilling here. Bishop takes pawn. Yeah, bishop takes. I told you he's greedy. He's a very greedy guy. We can take here. He's gonna take. Right, expected. We can choose to trade, but to take is a mistake. Let's just solidify our position further. And we might choose to take with the queen. Right, but if you take with the queen, he's gonna play rook e8, which is what many players do. Okay, here we have a very interesting plan. We can choose to take, but it's very risky. I think we safeguard our king first with f3, and then we play the move pawn e6, rook takes, right? And now he just hung this pawn. Fantastic. I mean, free pawn? You're giving me the pawn back? So generous of you, right? He goes here, we take another one. We can choose to trade everything down to an endgame, but to keep the stream interesting, let's just have more pieces on the board. I'm kind of breathless. I need water. Oh shit. My hand almost slipped. What is this, man? Check. Does check work? Let's just check. Let's just check and see what happens. Check. Rook f4 g3 wins on the spot. Okay, but if he goes here, rook here, we have something, a lot of things actually. This is like cooking. We are having a 5-star gourmet meal here. Like, we are just winning everything. Yo, okay, I love this. Fantastic. Our rook is an amazing piece, cutting everything. We can bring our queen there. We can play rook d7. Don't know what he's gonna play next. Probably might play king e8. But then that just hangs rook e4, right? The rook is like kind of undefendable. He's losing the rook next turn, I think. We're winning in position but not in time. But we have 2 seconds increment anyway, which makes up for it lah. Don't have to. Now he's low on time, right? He's gonna try to blitz me, try to beat me with time. We'll see what happens, right? Q goes up, and as we discussed, rook e4 picks up the rook. win the game. And I think this might be wraps. It's just good night for the day, I believe. Boom. Take the rook. Oh. Okay, go up. We're ready to just... Okay, well. Guys, I think today has been a fun blitz session. Not productive. Obviously not that productive, but it's been pretty fun, right? We've played a lot of blitz games. We have fun, just fool around. Now, I would like to give a little lecture on the Caro-Kann Tau Advance, just a short one. Actually, no. Maybe not the Tau Advance. What have I really been working on over the past few days? The two knights for black, right? I'm actually planning to ditch e5 real soon because of the Scotch opening. Like after here, d4, and I played in this school tournament called National School Individuals, NSI for short, and I've met a lot of Scotch openings, and I got into a lot of positions where I'm just losing, but then I won those games because like my opponent made a critical mistake under time pressure, and I'm looking to play something that's more my style, which is the Sicilian, right? I don't want to be dictated by my opponent. I want to dictate my opponent. So e5 is like, come at me, square up, fair fight, one-on-one. So like this is like bringing to a sword fight, but c5 is bringing a gun to a sword fight, right? You're kind of have this combative opening against e4, and I have a lot of options to consider. You can play the Taimanov for aggressive players. I think Kalashnikov is very interesting. I'll study that in some time. Probably just buy a Chessable course and give it to you guys for free on YouTube. So stay tuned. But just e5, for those who still want to play e5 out there, you do have to know a little bit of lines. You're no longer afraid of Italian opening because of the fact that fried liver is like, it's giving black too much counterplay, right? Fried liver sucks at a high level because of d5, pawn takes, and knight a5, right? And here like white doesn't really have a good response. The only response is check, c6, takes, and for some reason many players slide back their bishop, which is wrong. This is just a wrong move because of h6. h6, knight goes back, and after the knight goes back, you have the move e4. Now kicking the knight back even further, and notice that he can't come to d4 because he'll take. It comes here. There goes two of his pieces, right? It's a fork. So you don't really want to play the fried liver as white now. At the highest level, if you know your theory, for example, queen f3, bishop d3, bishop e2, then completely fine. But if you don't, if you stop at move 7, horrendous, right? So you do have to study a little bit, but to be honest, nothing wrong here. A little line I want to show you: queen f3, you sacrifice that pawn on c6, bishop to e7. You want development, not material, right? So many players here slide back the bishop, which is the best move. And the general rule of thumb, right, very quick one, is I think you first castle your king. Okay, that's a must play. After white castles as well, then I believe you have to play knight d5. The idea is, first of all, discover the attack on the knight. 2, you want to trade this knight for the light square bishop. To me, this is the easiest way to play. Buy a long mile. Because if you get like the actual main line, which apparently, oh fuck, I'm an idiot. You need to play h6 first. h6 and then play knight d5. My bad. Okay, my bad. So here you can see that, the engine also says you need to play knight b4 and trade this light square bishop away and leave white with a double pawn structure. And then this dark square bishop is going to be a little bit stuck. And then you try to attack that weak pawn with bishop a6. But, like, the actual plan is to go for a kingside attack. You're not really to win any stupid pawns, right? So the two knights defense can be a good defensive weapon. Not a defensive, good aggressive weapon if you are an e5 player. But I still don't recommend it now. I changed my mind because, man, playing against the Scotch is really, really something. Like takes, e5, d5, castles. I mean, no, not castle. Bishop here, knight here, and then takes, bishop d7, and then like castles. And then this is like very boxed up for black. Although black is like completely solid, this can still go very wrong very fast, right? Like here, your light square bishop can be a bit stuck, but to me, this light square bishop is fine. Enough yapping about this. Honestly, this was a nothing burger. This was completely useless. Dog trash. Okay. Okay. One final game to wrap up the whole series. We have to play a bullet match. 1+1. Okay, Jing, this is for you. 1 minute bullet. Let's do this. I'm ready. I have to lock in. Right. She's burning 5 seconds. Okay, let's go. King's Indian. King's Indian. Oh, you know, he's going for Jobava London. Jomama London. Oh, d6. Okay, okay, okay. What is that? What is that? Knight c6. Okay, we castle first. We castle first. e5. E5. Let's do it. Okay, takes. Can I sack? Takes. Takes. I feel like I can sack. Let's go. Sack. Your knight. Where does it go? Here. 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 He goes back. Fudge. Okay, the dark squares is a bit weak. Knight c6. Oh god. Oh, what is that? Okay. Why is he not playing this? Okay, okay. What the okay, 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 okay. I'm burning quite a lot of time, but to be safe. I really hate my position for some reason. Okay, let's go here, let's go here. Bishop here is a bit unnerving. Careful now. Goodbye, your rook. Haha! Ho ho! I'm Mickey Mouse. Holy crap! I'm the goat. I'm actually the goat. Stop playing with me. Stop playing. Stop playing. Get out of here. Boom. Boom. Oh, rematch. Well, we have a rematch. Let's just do it. Right, let's just play. Let's just play. We always accept a good rematch. A Carol Khan. Little does bro know. The tall variation. The tall variation. Let's go. The tall variation. Yeah, at this point, this is like my last game for the day. Seriously, I want to go sleep. Okay, but today has been very fun. Thank you for the stream, guys. Very fun moments, very entertaining. I hope, you know, I made your day at least, made your life a little less depressing. I would love it. Okay, knight c3, and your bishop is still trapped. Lemao. Wow. This guy, Mikhail Tal, for real. Your bishop. Your queen. Okay. Okay, now we just develop our pieces. La 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 la. Knight there, we'll take. Don't mind me if I do. Knight here. Shit, there's a check. Never mind, he doesn't see. He's an idiot. We're gonna go here. We're gonna long castle. We're gonna. Okay. What the fudge? Free castles. Okay, come back. Don't worry. Stay safe. Be safe. Be healthy. Be happy. Okay, don't worry. Be happy. Oh, just take. Okay, push. Castles. Castle's a bit bad. The pawn is a bit weak. Damn it. What the fuck, man? What even is this position? What is he? I feel like he's running out of moves. He doesn't know what to do, which is good for me. The queen, be careful. He's careful. Okay, that's good. Okay, we'll break. Yeah, why did you sacrifice your rook? Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing. Stop playing, bro. Get out of here. Bro, I told you last game of the day. Freak it. Okay, one more. We need to 3-0, end it there. 3-0, end it there. We're gonna go King's Indian because it's super solid. He's gonna play the same thing. He does not learn. These bozos do not adapt. Okay, they finally adapted. Bishop G7. Are they gonna take? Are they gonna take? No idea. Right? We don't know what these clowns are up to. Okay, don't know how their brain works. Like what is that? What even is that? Isn't this just losing? Like H just like C6? Okay, what's the punish here? Maybe knight here. Knight C6, whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. E6. C5 also is a move. Rook B1. I love Rook B1. Plays there. Super solid. Solid. Solid is an overstatement, honestly. H6 takes. We should have a very beautiful position to play. Oh, very beautiful. Oh my stars. Look at this. Knight G4. Ooh. 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 Okay. Alright, I'm gonna queen trade. I'm gonna take your knight. Queen trade, take your knight. Okay, queen trade, take your knight. Bam. Bam. I'm up a piece. Get out of here. Alright. Bishop B7. Now my rook wants to go to D1. We can play E6 to cut down this light square bishop. Just put all your pawns on light squares, because a pawn on light squares means your opponent cannot do for shit. Right? What are you doing? What is this? What is this? Bro, you are not Mikhail Tal, bro. You are not him, bro. Get out of here, man. Nah. You can't be playing this bullcrap against me. No. No. Is the rook just trapped? The rook is almost trapped, but he can escape. Unfortunate. We'll go here and bishop b7. Very calm move. We can trade rooks with him. We love to trade rooks. Why not? Okay. Clean ass conversion. Get ready. Boop, boop, boop. Tetris time. Bing bam bap boop pow. Bing bam bap boop pow. Boop. Okay. Back. And now we attack this pawn. We just attack it. We harass it. We attack it. We do everything to it. Right? Okay. Boom. Now you can't defend your pawn. Good game. Takes. Back. Bishop here. Takes. And you have nothing. And now I just run. Okay. Boom. 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 Goodbye. Resign time. There we go. Okay. No. Alright guys, should we end the stream or should we play one more match? I don't know. Oh, he stopped. Oh well. I guess that's the end of today's stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully. Okay. Peace. Whoa, wait, what Canada? Wait, what, you Trump? The big Trump? Okay, cool. Not chess. Don't care. See you guys in the next one. Peace.